Hello, everybody. Welcome to another amazing episode of the Common Good Radio Show brought to you by Veteran Rescue Mission. I'm Pastor John McLean. We have Mr. David Camara with Touch of Greatness with TOG, T-O-G. You find it on Facebook, Instagram, all the good places that you find your relevant information. Mm-hmm. Thank you, my friend David, for joining us.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those who didn't catch you the last time we had you on the show, what is the Touch of Greatness? What does the Touch of Greatness do?
Yeah, Touch of Greatness Consulting, I specialize in sales training, working with nonprofits, development, and personal coaching with people in sales.
Okay. How can you guys help?
Yeah, so the greatest thing I can help is that because of my experience here, I had two of my companies here in Tucson itself. I raised over $15 million here for charity partners, some international and national charities here. What I specialize in is donor-to-donor development. So creating a monthly donor stream. A lot of people like to do events, have a gala and do these. And these events are great, and you could probably raise a whole lot of money. But the most effective way you're going to change your organization is to develop a donor stream that's a monthly donor stream. Not only are you going to develop the relationship, that's what's the most powerful thing about a charity, developing the relationship with the people themselves, because they're giving to you monthly, but more importantly, you create a stream of income and revenue that is a long-term stream that is not so affected by maybe the society or economics or things like that. So monthly donorships, that's what I specialize in connecting people and developing a way to create those for nonprofits.
That makes so much sense, because when you do special events, it takes so much energy and so much work to do a one-night event.
One-night event, right? And unfortunately, guess what? A lot of times you have to raise so much income just to run that event, right?
Yeah.
You need to raise $10,000 maybe to make $13,000, right?
Exactly.
And
you might never see those people again, but
right?
that ongoing relationship.
Ongoing relationship. That's really what it is. And so just specializing in teaching people how to connect with the donors, create an actual face-to-face events active, bringing donors to be monthly donors. So that's exactly what I do for people. So let's say somebody says, maybe can you generate $5,000 a week or a month or something like that? I'll develop a system for you so you can develop that and keep that money coming constantly and monthly.
Right. Can you give us an example?
Yeah, sure. I'm working with We Care Tucson is one of my clients, right? Sure. And so one of my goals is like setting up, let's say with Best Buy, coming up, it's Digital Inclusion Month is coming up. And so we set up an event with Best Buy, and you say, okay, guess what? We're gonna impact all the customers that are coming, for maybe 2 days or 3 days this week, or this 2 weeks a day. And then, maybe course of the day, 300 customers will walk through. We're gonna impact, talk to those people, not only get them to become monthly donors, but getting people to donate computers, donate vouchers. So just even word of mouth is spreading, creating donors personally, and then creating those connections with such businesses just like that. So, just in terms of, actually just doing it with, nonprofits, that would be an example of how I would do that, actually. Yeah.
Interesting. The ideal client look like, and somebody that you're like, okay, I've been waiting for you.
Okay, if you're talking about the person or the business?
The business.
Okay, so a business. Okay, guys, if you have people who contact customers on a daily basis, people who are actually contact them, the one thing is that most people have never been trained fundamentally how to sell, right? They don't even understand some of the simple things that just people skills that are necessary, and that even though you're dealing with customers, the people who contact customers daily basis don't know how to deal with people and don't know how to sell. And so if you have a business like that, what I'm able to do is come through and actually teach people fundamentally and advance sales skills for that whole for your whole team, and teach them how to, guess what, when you're talking to people, how do you transition people, how do you convert them, how do you convert people, how do you even get people to upsell and even get more money, which if you just don't know, you just don't know.
What I've learned over the last couple of years is asking for the sale. Oof. A lot of people just don't ask for the sale. Yes. You can give someone all the information,
right?
But they don't ask for the sale.
Yeah.
And sometimes they walk out the home without that sale.
Right.
They never ask for it.
Exactly. A lot of times, I'm doing things like and talking to a lot of people in my personal coaching. Maybe I'm talking with people. Most people have businesses or entrepreneurs and just working on themselves, selling services or themselves. The thing is, like, how many times do you work with people? You do a presentation and people leave you with, you know what, I'll talk to you later, right? Or, you know what, I'll think about it, right? You know, and one of the greatest things I'm teaching, you know, want people to understand is like the understanding of we have to input like consequence questions while you're talking to people, right? What are consequence questions? When you're getting people to think about, if nothing happened, if I didn't change what I'm doing now, if I don't get the services that you're offering, if I don't get the help that I need, what is going to be the result of this? Most people don't think enough far in advance or ponder it by the ability to learn to ask crucial questions that get the customer or the client to recognize, wow, if I don't do anything, what's going to happen? And those are situations where we're creating urgency, right? And that would be maybe a quick lesson. I would say, guess what? You know, these are things that you can teach. You know, an easy way to do it. Five easy ways to think. Who,
Let's make
what,
it 3 because we have like 10 seconds.
who, what, why, where, and how.
Okay.
And just say how is this? If this doesn't work, what's going to happen because of you?
Very good.
Simple.
Well, thank you.
www.togsales.com, which is pretty simple, or TOG_touch of greatness for all the rest of the handles.
Awesome.
Let's go.